Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th canto, 47th chapter, text 66. Manaso mrityo nasyo Krishna padam bhujasraha vacho avidhayini namna kayastat prahunadishu. Nanda and the other cowards said, may our mental functions always take shelter of Krishna's lotus feet, may our words always chant his names, and may our bodies always bow down to him and serve him. Prabhupada Maharaj's disciples in the purport says, the residents of Vrindavan were firmly convinced that even if they couldn't have direct association with their beloved Krishna, they would never be indifferent to him. They were all topmost pure devotees of the Lord. Siddha Swami in his purport says, no means asmakam, manaso means in mind, drutayo means in our activities, Krishna padam bhujasraya su. We always take shelter of the lotus feet of Krishna. So, Sanatana Goswami in his Bhut Vaishnava Pustasana says, may our mental functions take shelter of the lotus feet of Krishna, who is directly Bhagavad. This means that he should appear to everyone internally. May our words or voices chant his names such as Krishna, Damodara and Govinda. So in this way, if possible I may speak one more verse. Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th canto, 47th chapter, text 48th chapter, text 30. Bhavadvidha Mahabhaga Nisabhya Harasattama Shreyas Kamai Nrivi Nityam Deva Swartha Nasadhava. Exalted souls like you are the true objects of service and the most worshipable authorities for those who desire the highest goal of life. Demigods are generally concerned with their own interests, but saintly devotees never are. This is whereas demigods may award material benefits, saintly devotees of the Lord have the power to award the real perfection of life, Krishna consciousness. The Lord Krishna reinforces the respectful mood he has adopted here toward his uncle Akrura. So Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur in his purport says, in the form of dialogue, O Akrura, even from the ordinary point of view, you deserve our honor, but from the transcendental perspective, you are most worshipable because you are a first-class Vaishnava. So Siddha Swami in his purport says that Nanu Nrivir Deva Sebya iti Prasiddham Tatra. If Akrura says that it is very famous that demigods are worshipped by the human beings, so the Lord says this verse. So in his purport, Srila Jiva Goswami in Laghu Vaishnava Doshan says, because of your exalted qualities, we should serve you. People similar to you are fortunate to have attained the status of the great devotees, Mahabhaga. What to speak of you, directly having good fortune. Persons like you are even greater than the devatas. You should always be served with the greatest devotion by men. So, in this way, I would like to conclude here. So, thank you very much for listening to this lecture, and please don't forget to subscribe, share, and like our channel, and get the blessings of the Lord. Hare Krishna. Om Agya Timirandasya Jnana Janasragya Chakshur Jena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Hare Krishna, dear devotees, welcome to ISKCON official YouTube channel. Today I am going to discuss Srimad Bhagavatam 10th canto, 49th chapter, text 21. This is Akrura's friendly talks with Dhritarashtra. Eka prasvete jantu, eka eva praliyate, eko anubhukte sukritam, eka eva cha duskritam. That means Every creature is born alone and dies alone. And alone one experiences the just rewards of his good and evil deeds. So in the purport it is said that in other words, we experience happiness and distress according to the moral and spiritual quality of our activities. We are responsible for what we do. So Vishwanath Thakur in his purport says, at the time of birth and death, happiness and distress, one has no real connection with others. He is alone. So Siddha Swami says that Tatra Tavat Utpatti Maranayo Sukha Dukhayo Sa Kenapi Sahityam Nasti. No one is there taking enjoying the good deeds and suffering the bad deeds, results. So Sanatana Goswami says, living beings are born without free choice of their bodies. They must experience in that particular body. One enjoys or suffers after death, as previously mentioned. After enjoying with the sons in one life, in the next one must suffer and enjoy all alone. So, thank you very much. I am going to speak some more verses. Srimad Bhagavatam 10th Canto, 51 chapter text 51. Nirjita dikchakram abhuta vigraho varasanastha samaraj vandita griheshu maithunya sukhesu jositam krida mriga purusha isaniyate. This is stated by Muchukunda. Having conquered the entire circle of directions and being thus free of conflict, a man sits on a splendid throne, receiving praise from leaders who were once his equals. But when he enters the women's chambers, where sex pleasure is found, he is led about like a pet animal. Oh Lord. So, in Vishwanath Thakur in his purport says, the previous verse stated that a person who achieves kingly status among his peers ends up as stool and warmed by the force of time at the end of his life. This verse describes that conquered his that even while living a king becomes a mere plaything in the hands of women. So Siddha Swami in his purport says, Bhagavad Gita, Kincha anta kaprapte pragapi dig vijayno ragyopi paratantriya. Even such exalted personalities are also under the control of women. So thank you very much for listening to this lecture. Please don't forget to subscribe, share and like our channel.